Impactful, uplifting, inspiring, moving. It's the Fresh Morning Rain, your daily inspiration, with host Dr. Sunny Hatcher.
Well, good morning. GGIS, God's grace is sufficient. Did you know that everything about your life can change in a second? I was born and raised in Gaston, Alabama. SEC football is the bread and butter down there. When you were born in Alabama, your first words after coming out of the birth canal is either going to be War Eagle or two words that I refuse to say. Yes, it's that serious. Look, each year there's a football game called the Iron Bowl between Auburn and Alabama. Until a few years ago, I had only heard about the game or watched it on TV. That all changed in 2013 when I finally made it to my first live Iron Bowl, the forever famous Kick 6 game. Let me tell you, for it to be my first ever live Iron Bowl between Auburn and Alabama, I could not have asked for a better game. Look, this was one of those games where you stood the whole time because it was just that tensed. With all the back and forth and the ups and downs, you just could not afford to sit down. With 32 seconds left in the game, it was all tied up, 28-28. Alabama was driving deep towards the goal. However, the player was pushed out of bounds, and it seemed like the clock had ran out and we were headed into overtime. However, the coach argued that there was a second left on the clock. You know, it was reviewed and they gave him his second. They lined up for what everyone thought would be the game-winning field goal. Look, it's noisy. The crowd noise is just deafening. They're set. And then they kick. The ball heading towards the goalpost, but it falls short. And we're heading into overtime, right? Well, not quite. It falls short and into the hands of a waiting player who runs the missed field goal back for the game-winning touchdown. In 1 second, things changed just like that. What looked like a loss turned into an epic win and ending. Today, I want to encourage someone that's struggling with the fight of life. God sees your fight. He sees the back and forth, the highs and the lows. However, you're the one left asking, when will it ever end? God is asking you to place your game of life in His hands so that what looks like a game-winning drive by the enemy gets derailed by God, pushing the enemy out of bounds. This move of God is what leads to your life game changing. God wants you to know that the enemy is about to miss his field goal attempt, and God is about to allow you to run the enemy's missed attempt back for the game of life touchdown. Look, God has a proven track record, and He has never, ever lost. When it comes to you and your life, God will not lose if you put your life in His hands and stop playing Indian giver, turning around, taking it back because He's not moving as fast as you would like Him to. So, chill out and allow God to be God. He is not asking you to be a body double for Him, trying to stand in as if it's a stunt. It's time you tag out and tag God in, because He will always do a better job with your life than you ever can. God can give you an epic ending in a second if you would trust him with your whole heart. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Look, God's got a second. The question is do you? Yes, God can change your life in 1 second if you let him. Today, you have a wonderfully blessed day. And as always, it's with much agape. God bless you.